Good morning, everybody. This is Tom from Weekly Gospel Reflections. Good morning, everybody. Happy Sabbath to the ones that are out there. Watch my videos. Thank you so much for watching them, and I really appreciate all the support you always give me. You guys, you ever wake up in the mornings and during the day and all the things that's going on in life, and you say to yourself, well, I got to go get it again. I got to go get the money. I got to go get my things. I got to do this. I got to do that today. I need $300 today. I need money by the end of the week. So we're all under the same thing. I'm close to 70 now. And through all the years that I've learned, one thing I've learned more than anything else is it's just money. What does money do? Money gives you temporary happiness for the moment. It pays that bill. It may get you that thing that you want in the sky. It may get you a car. It may get you a house. It may get you certain things, sunglasses that you like. But a $1 pair of sunglasses may not be as good as a $200 pair. But then again, too, do you really have to have a $200 pair of glasses? In some cases you do, because your eyes. Well, what do we need? Do we really need all the things on this earth, all the gold, all the money? And what do you have? What do you have in your life that makes you happy? Well, hopefully you have yourself. And hopefully there's someone in your life, your family, your mother, your father, your cousins, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend. Anything that you have, there is something that brings you happiness. We often chase the dollar, the mighty dollar. And this week I found myself doing the same thing. I said, Lord, I'm so stressed out because I'm fighting and trying to pay bills and send money to the Philippines for my wife because she's still there. I'm trying to get the green card interview and trying to do all the things that we do. And as you know, it can be quite frustrating. And so I'm taking not only my house, but that house. And then I have incurred debt that I have here and debt that I have in my past. 90% of it's where it cost me there, not here. 90% of my debt's there. It's easy to throw, $500 on a credit card. You need this, you need that, or you need cash, whatever. And so you just pull it off on a credit card. There are ways, and it's living there for the period of time. I learned a lot of stuff. And then I realized something. We're all chasing the money. So I prayed to God this week, and I'm in the car, and I said, can you stop me from chasing this dollar? I am so tired of chasing the dollar, and it's just making me upset. All I do is chase the dollar. It's the devil. I look at it as the devil. I'm constantly chasing the dollar. Because we toil every day for expenses. We toil every day for things like that. And in the Bible, as you know, if we were to look at something, I'm going to talk about this, and I'll tell you my result on that. We look at Luke. We can look at the Luke 11. And they have this same verses in Matthew also. This is the Lord saying, so I say to you, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives, but he who seeks finds, and to him who knocks the door will be open. Which of your fathers of your son asks for a fish? Will you give him a snake instead? Or if he asks for an egg, will you give him a scorpion? If you ask, then, though you are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father in heaven give the Holy Spirit to those who ask him? And this goes about in the story, as you guys know, of the talking. You remember about the gentleman on the road walking, and everybody was to beat him up and everything else. But God says to not only love yourself and love God with all your might and all your energy, and love thy neighbor themselves. Now, what is thy neighbor? Well, how you guys think of thy neighbor? To me, thy neighbor is everyone else. Love everyone else the same. Someone in need, you help them. Someone has a handout, you help them. Someone needs food, you help them. Don't take the time or not. Now, there are people out there just beg just to be begging, and is there a need? Maybe, maybe not. Now, the guy has more money probably in his pocket than I do. But if there's a need and you will know the need, you have to help. And as we often find ourselves looking in the mirror And we always find ourselves looking at each other, looking at our body, looking at our face. Oh man, I don't like my ears. I don't like my eyes. I don't like my nose. I don't like my mouth. I don't like the way I look. My face looks horrible. And we always look at ourselves like that. But listen, God made you perfect in your own way. God says, listen, you're perfect in your own way. And I think what happens is you need to really take the time and look and pray to God that you're perfect. A lot of times, I know through the years, I never looked at myself. I just shaved and washed my face, and I'd go out of the house. And sometimes I'd forget to wipe the shaving cream off. I was in so much of a hurry of working and things like that. And it's just who I am. I'm a workaholic, been working for years. Look at me now. Work 6 days a week now. 8, 10, 12 hours a day. Some days I do take off early at 6 hours because I'm tired. And I come home and I sleep for 10 hours. Because I'm getting older. And as you know, as you're getting older, you start realizing things. Me chasing that dollar is not a good thing. Because once you grab that dollar and you get it, what do you have? You wasted all those years chasing the dollar, and what you have, instead of taking a look at what you do have, your family, your kids, your friends, be with them, play with them, grow up with them, tease them, do everything you can to cherish that moment with your wife and your daughter and your son and all your family members that you have. Because if you don't, you're going to wake up one day, you're going to be old, you're going to be sick, and guess what? You're not going to be able to play with them, thinking that you're going to play with them. I have so many people around here where I live, they walk around and everything else, and they're going to bike week, they're going all over the place and doing this, that, and other. But yet, I was talking to a lady, she doesn't see her grandkids. Well, why don't you see them? Because we're always down here, we're going here, we're going here, we're going here. We're going on a cruise next week, we're going on another one. And I said, so, you don't get to see them? No. Okay. Do they want to see you? I'm sure they do. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, that's what they're doing. But what if they're missing the moments? They're retired. I don't know how old they are. I never asked. It's none of my business. But what if you miss the moments in life? That's what I'm saying. Do not miss the moments in life that you have. And not only that, don't miss the moments you have with Christ. Sit down on your Sunday, on your Saturdays, my Saturday, my Sabbath, read the Bible, pray with the Lord. Even if you do it 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, 20 minutes, or every day, whatever's in your heart. But I say that I think everyone should sit down in a quiet room and just read the Bible and pray. Now, and talk to the Lord. Ask him questions. I talk to the Lord in the car. I was saying to Lord, I need your help with something, and I really don't know what to do with it. As you know, I'm not made much money today, and I would like some help. And I'm just asking as a favor today. I need, as you know, an X amount of dollars today for money so I can do my job. And as you know, I'm halfway there. And as I'm filling up the car with the charging, this, that, and other, I'm sitting here kind of a little bit distressed, but not depressed, of course. You'll figure it out, the next day, because the Lord's with you. He is with you always. Once you receive Christ in your heart, he doesn't leave. You're not going anywhere. Somebody else is always knocking at the door trying to get in, right? So, it wasn't, honestly, I'll be honest with you, 3 minutes. And I got this huge, huge lift. One that I never get. It was like a pie in the sky. It literally was not even 3 minutes. It may have been sooner than that. I don't get those. I don't get them at all. I go pick them up, take them where they need to go. As I'm getting in the car, the guy says, "You are our Savior today." I said, "Why?" The other driver canceled out. We had another driver cancel out. And we prayed. And you came. You literally were right here. So I took them to their destination. Gave me a $100 bill. Never gotten a $100 bill before on this job. Never. fact, nobody's ever tipped me. People tip, but not, not like that. I might get $50 a week in tips, $200 a month on all, maybe 55 or 60 on all Lyft and Uber. But see, the Lord is like that. He gives it the moment. If you're in need at that second, He's going to help you. If you're going in to do a test, if you're going into an operation, if you're going to do this, if you're going to do that, if you pick up the Bible and sit down and say, Lord, I really need your help before I go in this operation. I need your help before I go to town. I need your help before I drive this car because I'm very nervous on the highway. I need your help. He's going to be there sitting right beside you. He's going to be your co-passenger. He may even be the pilot. He may guide your hands. God is with you always. He doesn't leave you. But we also often look in their mirror and say to ourselves, we don't like this, we don't like that, we want this and we want that. Well, you know what? God is going to give you what you need when you need it. But you have to ask Him for it, earnestly and honestly. So I was stressing about that money. Only because, it's just life. It's just the way life is. You don't wake up one day and you say to yourself, oh, okay, this is a perfect world and this. It's not. It's not. Nothing's perfect. But I got to tell you, I stress every day doing what I do, even at close to my age. And then, there's people out there, guys my age or older, doing it. Now, they're having problems also, meaning they're tired after 3, 4, 5 hours, just like I am. You cannot be in wall-to-wall traffic all around surviving and all around you like this, especially there's 500,000 bikers in this area this time. Next week is going to be cheerleaders. So there'll be cars coming from all over the United States if they're not already coming in now this weekend, and the bikers are still here. I saw 6, 7 buses yesterday full of people coming into the town. And I'm suspecting it's probably some of the colleges where they were kind of heading down. There's all kinds of tournaments and stuff always. Pickleball, cheerleading. There's always kind of these tournaments that they have here. And which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. It's just the stress of the highway can get to you after a while. Because people are honking their horns or wheeling off in front of you, wheeling behind because I'm doing 50 and a 30. And that's not fast enough for them. They want to do 70, 80, 90. And so that fine. Same thing on the interstate. Same thing on the interstate. Interstate is just a madhouse. But that's the world we live in now. And I think really, it's like chasing things. I think all of us chase things. Just don't chase the dollar so much. Just trust in the Lord and He'll help you get that dollar. I have a fault at that myself. I'm not perfect. But I think if we sit down and pray, and God is really taking care of me, and I think if you do the same thing, strive to get the energy to do what you need to do. Strive to pray to the Lord every day. If you're not praying, pray to Him. Try it. Just try it. See if it helps. God bless everybody, and I'll see you next time on Weekly Gospel Reflections.